Most witches feared vampires. I saw them as a business opportunity. The bell above the old wooden door chimed as a tall, dark, and handsome vampire entered my pride and joy, Cauldron Boil Books. The bookshop, with the weathered crimson-colored door and wrought iron sign, was on a block of prime real estate in Charleston, South Carolina. The old red-bricked building sat along a cobblestone road in the French Quarter. The only reason I could afford the place was because of the whispered rumors of the shop being haunted. Considering I'd never seen an angry ghost in the shop or in my apartment above, the ghost either liked me or had liked what I'd done to the place. But whatever the reason, I was glad. The last thing I needed in my life was a ghost. The vampire greeted me with a brief nod as I placed the latest bestseller in the storefront window display. Outside, the night was hazy, the lights from the antique lampposts burning softly through the stifling humid air. I had no doubt many witches thought sleeping during the day and working at night seemed strange. But since Charleston didn't have a bookshop, I adjusted my schedule when I landed in the charming historic city, figuring everyone liked to read, even bloodsuckers. Turned out I'd been right. Vampires loved books as much as they loved a smooth, willing neck, and the willing part hadn't always been the case. The war between humans and vampires ended when humans realized they were greatly outmatched. Once a peace treaty was signed to end the 2-month brutal war, the United States government handed over control of 3 cities to vampires: Charleston, New Orleans, and Savannah, the only 3 cities the vampires had requested since they felt most comfortable in historic cities, likely because many of them were as old as dirt. I hadn't met a vampire yet who liked modern living and skyscrapers. So with the money my mother left in her estate for me, I found the most Victorian building in Charleston and turned the little space into something that was all my own. Every detail, from the antique bookshelves in rows and around the perimeter of the square shop, to the thick vintage oak furniture in the small sitting area, to the frankincense incense, were all to vampires' taste, and my bank account had never looked better. My fridge no longer contained only hot dogs and leftover macaroni and cheese, but also had healthy food grown in my garden.